Greetings and welcome to another episode of This Old Doom. Today we're going to be going through the Phobos Lab, and if you've ever wondered what it would be like to take a science lab and turn it into a viable property, perhaps for some type of real estate use, commercial perhaps, potential, industrial, recreational, what have you. That's what we're going to be looking at today. This is episode 1, mission 5, knee deep in the dead. Phobos Lab is the level. And yes, we're going to find out what its market value is after we kill all of the monsters inside and collect all of the items as we have been doing. So the first thing we're going to note here is this delicious poison moat to start off. So if you're going to have people over, just keep in mind they're going to get wet until this is addressed. You're going to you're gonna have to have them towel off if they're using the main entrance. Our last property was a little over 1 million. I think they've all been over 1 million except for maybe the first one was like 500,000. So I'll be curious to see like what the biggest market price is. The mod that I've put in place here as we kind of look at this very nice hallway will give values for kills, secrets, and discovering items. So there was a lot of work that went into it, a lot of patience, and again, we're doing the pistol start here. So even though the enemies have reduced health, we do not have unlimited really anything, and I'm gonna have to come back for those barrels because enemies also are not dropping things. That is another part of this mod. We might die here, honestly. I don't know. There we go. Try to kill as many of these guys as possible now. Save a couple bullets. We'll come back there, obviously. Here's a nice little scenic, you know, you could fish from the property. You go over here, you get the fishing rod out, assuming any aquatic life can survive in this, what looks like poisonous hellscape of a water reserve, or reservoir. Oh, hang on. Don't really like to use the rocket launcher too much, but you guys are leaving me with no choice. I don't want to destroy what we have taken so long to build. Now that I have a couple bullets, well, I have one bullet. Hopefully there's some more back here. I don't quite remember. There's a shotgun. Very nice. And 50 bullets. Perfect. So you see a little closet area for us. Nice for storage. Now we're going to go here into kind of the main area of the complex. There is a lot of poisonous green goo here. That's kind of a common theme here along the first, the first episode's levels, knee deep in the dead. Later on, you'll see some yellow goo. You'll see some red goo. You'll even see blue goo. And what I mean by that is it looks like water, but it's not. It's still poisonous. We have the yellow key, so let's go down here to what would be a great man cave. A recessed area that has its own dedicated elevator and plenty of guests, unwelcome, might I add. Definitely got to make sure that we're destroying barrels. I didn't indicate before, they count as monsters under this mod that I've put together, so if we want to get 100%, and that is a requirement for this series, we definitely need to kill these, and I am getting tore up right now. A lot of people are really storming the gates here to have a look at this open house. Over here in this, 2 little decorative lifts. They don't really serve much of a purpose, but we can get on them, and they should... One of these should lift up, right? There's stuff we could grab. Once those get back up, I'll bring them back down again, maybe. Oh, they go down on their own. Okay. Good to know. Because we do want to pick up every single item. There's a nice little secret outdoor area. Along with a radiation hazmat suit thing. And a chainsaw if you want to do some landscaping. Not really much to landscape out there, I will say. I didn't see any trees or any kind of botany of any kind. But this is a 30-year-old game, so maybe the graphics weren't as well thought out. You have a couple side lifts here. This one actually goes to a secret area, which itself, if you have the blue key, I think, leads to the exit That's a teleporter there that will take us back to the beginning of the level. I'm probably going to use it, but let me just double check really quick. Oh, there's a way to go out there too. There's an item over here that I did not grab, and there's also a barrel down there that I didn't shoot, so we want to get rid of those. And then there's no secret thing here, so just go ahead and take the lift back up. Looks like we've got well over half of all 3 of our metrics: kills, items, secrets. The kiss metric, if you want to say that. I've seen Kiss in concert twice. Pretty fascinating. One of my friends at the Kiss concert ordered a liquid death, thinking it was a craft beer and not a sparkling water. So he was a little disappointed. That was at the Kiss concert. Okay. Anecdotes aside, we head to the upstairs of the manor. Although there aren't really floors in the old Doom levels. You can't have floors on top of each other, so it's more of a 2.5D situation rather than true 3D, and we're okay with that because, you know, it is what it is. We live with that limitation. Here is another big old walk-in closet here that even comes with a map of the complex should you need one. We do have one now. Hit this switch, which actually itself is a door. Little misleading. We go through a dark hallway, almost like a crawl space situation. This is probably where a lot of your maintenance to the household is being done. Pipes, wires, fuse boxes, plumbing, and dark secrets. The great thing about this area, though, is that everything just kind of connects up. You don't necessarily have to do a lot of backtracking. We will probably be doing some because I guarantee you I have missed something. It's just too sprawling of a complex to not miss anything. Like, if we didn't miss anything, I'll be very, very excited, but I think that that's highly unlikely. Let's go through here. I did also disable the transparency on Spectre, so they're essentially just demons now again. Just to make it a little bit easier on me. You know, my eyesight isn't as great as it used to be, and beating the level and killing things is secondary to what I'm really trying to do, which is sell it to you, the potential buyer. You can see this discolored wall here. It takes us into this area that we were at before, so that would be the exit to that. There's a couple other secret areas back here. Here's someone breathing. Hear them. Luckily, we do have a map, so I can easily reference this area back here, which also is going to let there be light. And now let's open up the exit door and assess just how many things I have actually missed. We've killed everything, so that's good. We are missing 3 items. Those could be literally anywhere, so let's do a little backtracking. I'm sure attentive viewers probably were looking and saw, you know, at least one of these items that I missed already. There's one. Yeah, again, this is just me. There's 2. Perfect. Probably just for me not really paying attention. There's a very good chance one of them's down here. Would just make a lot of sense to me. There it is. Okay. Well, that went a lot smoother than I thought. Let's actually, so since we're down here, let's go ahead and just use the back way to the exit. I think that's a good feature of the household that is worth demonstrating here. Not that door, John. Come on. The blue door. You need the blue key for this. And then we'll head to the north part of the facility. And as you can see here, we get hundreds across the board for a $2.3-ish million property that could be yours if you're willing to put that money down today. I don't know who you would actually give it to, but if you want to give me $2 million, I'll take it. No guarantee you would actually get anything, but feel free to send it. We'll send money. We'd love it. We'll see you next time on This Old Doom.